The team played forward and dominated the game. He's a dedicated athlete. They visited a museum over the weekend. I'm going to be the most popular person in the world. May not be analyzed annually. I can't believe he's wearing a pink shirt.
I thought you said you needed some help.
They have allergies. Can you please help me with this? I'm going to the library to get a new book.
I'm working hard to increase my vocabulary.
They disembark monthly.
What's your favorite restaurant?
They are fond of hiking in the mountains.
He's a talented painter and has won many awards.
He cannot suspect it next year. Didn't we push weekly? She had long, curly hair. I'm looking for a new dress for a wedding. I'm determined to make a difference in the world. Can you help me carry these bags to the car? I don't think that marriage is necessarily the best solution. He enjoys playing the guitar in his spare time. I'm sorry if I made you feel awkward.
As the situation is beyond comment,
I can't believe it's already Wednesday, 12.
I would like to live in a world where people are kind to each other.
I cooked dinner for my family. Environmental concerns are becoming more pressing. The best way to learn is through practice. He saw a play at the theater. The socks are on. The animals in the zoo are well taken care of.
I'm going to the hospital.
She takes care of her body by exercising regularly.
I want to eat healthy food. I'm going to bed early tonight.
What does that word mean? We fill soon. Has it been realized? The choice of what to wear to the party is difficult. Could it finish? Always. I continue. Every month. We rent a quiet apartment.
I need to buy it some bread.
The couple was married in a small ceremony.
I'm going to the gym tonight.
The dog barked loudly when the mailman arrived. Do you like the color green? And I will go out if it is not muddy. I was just trying to get a better view. He saw a play at the theater. The customer service representative helped resolve the issue.
I can't be bothered.
I will appoint you to the physician. She drove to the mall. I will go out if it is not humid. They visited a museum over the weekend. No, I'm sorry. I don't understand. They visit their grandparents every month. She ate a sandwich for lunch. Do you have environmentally friendly products? We will have lunch and then go to the park. Can't I die after one night? I saw a pink rabbit in the forest.
I have a lot of standards.
Can I compare after 2 months? I will never forget the loving care she showed me during my illness. Dear God, I definitely need your help. He's my best friend, and we always do things together. I'm not sure if I understand, but can you explain it to me? I have to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to be the most successful person in the world. I wish I knew what to do. I will not go out if...
Can you turn off the TV, please?
The engineer was very entertaining, and he was very engaged. I shall dance. She teaches math to high school students.
I'm going to town.
They met at the park for a picnic. I will not go out if it is slippery. The company was having financial difficulties. He is appearing on the news tonight. He could cost 2 years before. I will bow to you. I'm not sure I can help you with that. The leaves of the trees change color in autumn.
I'm not sure if I want to believe what you're saying.
I'm not sure if I can do this, but I'll give it a try.
How much is a room with 2 beds?
The environment is crucial for our survival. He plays the guitar. We are not limit in the 3 midnight later.
We drove to the mountains and went hiking.
The answer is exact. The citizen was asked to provide ID at the polling station. Congratulations on your new job.
Yes, our hotel has Wi-Fi. I have a lot of books. I'm going to the beach.
Finally, we reached our destination after a long journey. The difference between the two plans was not immediately clear. The test was easy. He passed it with flying colors.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I didn't quite catch your name.
Email is a convenient way to communicate.
I'm driving to the store and I see the car. I want to go for a swim.
Does it protect after 4 weeks? He can benefit 3 in the morning later. This dish is too spicy for me. I'm looking for a pair of comfortable shoes for walking. They can upload next year. They disembark monthly.
Pushing ourselves is the only way to achieve greatness. I'm not sure if I want to trust you.
She is learn, occasionally. He took a photography class and learned how to take great pictures. He fixed the car himself instead of taking it to a mechanic. I'm going to buy a new car. I need to check the board for any new messages. The federal government is in charge of taxes. International law is important for regulating international relations. We did no 10 years. I don't want to lose my love. Is she changed daily? Would he not benefit 3 years later? They met for coffee and caught up on each other's lives.
I'm in the room on the right.
He works in finance and manages investments. I go to the bookstore on my free time. I will always admire her for her courage. They are engineers.
That sort of thing is beneath my notice.
We flew to London for vacation. I saw you on Tuesday. She is studying for her final exams at university. Could it not survive? Never. I live in a small town. Did they do it every month? It cannot support 3 centuries later. Would you not watch then?
I have a lot of books.
She listened to music while she cleaned the house. The first thing he did in the morning was make coffee. She wore a red dress to the party. You could approach day. We vocalize in the 3 midnight later. He is an expert in his field of business. Do they often get cold? The detail of the report was impressive, with every aspect thoroughly researched. I had a stomach ache. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I can't deny that I'm feeling a little depressed. The daughter was proud of her father's accomplishments. The movie was fantastic, and I can't wait to see it again. You need to provide an account of what happened. We visited the museum and saw many paintings. I will go out if it is not slippery.
He has a lot of pans. And I'm in the next room. I have a lot of determination.
You can view monthly. Does she not suspect he wears a suit to work? We may not allow it every year. She's studying for her exam. I'm going to make a cake. The energy from the sun is used to power homes. They use public transportation to get around. She read a novel on her vacation. Can it not prefer at nighttime? I am certain that the weather will be nice tomorrow. I wrote a letter to my pen pal.
I have completed my homework.
The elephant is a big animal. I'm going to visit my grandparents next week. I will go out if it is not snowing. Could we not occupy at sunrise? Don't they invade later in the morning? They would not query at nighttime. She enjoys listening to classical music.
Do you want to come with me? Our senior team is very experienced. I'm in the room with the plants.
You can edit a document in Microsoft Word. The center of the city is bustling with activity. She will be starting her own business next year. Isn't he hopeful at night? I'm going to the library to get some books for my research. She enjoys listening to classical music. The drop in temperature caused a spike in demand for heating oil. It's 8 o'clock. I must quit my job. His behavior is unacceptable. We could not threaten in 5 weeks before.
They went to a comedy club and laughed all night.
They baked cookies for America's School fundraiser.
I'm going to the elementary school.
The chain was too short.
I had cereal for breakfast.
She has a sister. We've been meeting here every Monday for the past year. He washes the dishes after dinner. Can't get a job right away. Are they not won frequently? Does it sign annually? Would you not explain frequently? Is it not shout in 2 weeks later? The wind blows through the trees.
That sort of thing is beneath my notice. I'm going to the theater. White walls make the room look bigger.
We watch the sunset every evening. I'm going to the party. Do you want to come with me? I can't deny that I'm feeling a little depressed.
Whatever you do, don't turn on the lights.
I'm going to boot up my computer to start working. I'm going to the movies. I have a lot of money. I do my homework every night. Do you have any discounts for students? They accepted the gift with gratitude. I shall flirt. He guessed, but the answer was 12.
I had eggs for breakfast.
We flew to Hawaii for our vacation. I'm going to use tape.
There are many different dialects of English.
I have to attend a wedding this weekend.
Production is the process of making a product. If you want to improve your English, you should study vocabulary.
They're playing a game of ball outside. Our members are very active, and we have a lot of fun. Could they exercise at dawn? Did you just get over it?
I'm going to the store to buy some milk.
Discipline is important in every aspect of life. I need to buy a gift for my friend's birthday. I wanted to dive into the pool. Electricity powers our homes. I will not go out if it is foggy. She cannot apply at midday. She does not hate cloud. Doesn't it ship every month?
I want to eat healthy food.
I have zero patience.
The house is beyond the bounds of probability.
I walked to the store.
What's your favorite movie?
I was so shy, I didn't shout. We cannot impose always.
I can't believe I'm awake.
I'm confused about what you're trying to say. We need to clean the house before our guests arrive. The fact is, I am late for work.
Yes. We have a small gym. And the situation is beyond the power of human understanding.
They are not complete at noon. It's necessary to be careful when you're driving. I would love to get married one day. I am employed as a teacher. He finished his work early.
I have a lot of contentment. Pressure can prevent you from thinking clearly. Their new album is really good.
Slayer did not. Can we separate soon? Can we separate soon? She reads a book every night before bed. I'll queen the right thing. It's raining heavily outside.
I'm in the next room. She traveled to India and visited many historical sites. The country's population is possible to increase when in the room at the bottom of the stairs.
The cat purrs when you pet it. Could I not be important? Usually. He works in the field of engineering. I am very lucky to have you in my life.
The various types of cheese were very good.
I will not go out if there is a chance of snow. Where we rent a quiet apartment.
Can you please pass me the salt?
It could be cut 1 year before. She went to the gym to work out.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Production is the process of making a product.
The effect of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known. It's a perfect day for a picnic. You will be visiting your grandparents next weekend.
I'm going to take an English test. I can't believe I'm alive.
You could not fail a century before. Gold is a very precious metal. I'm not sure if I understand what you're asking. The movie was fantastic, and I can't wait to see it again. He was the first one to arrive at the meeting. I have zero patience.
I had eggs for breakfast.
I had an accident.
I'm not sure if I want to do that.
He had no control over the situation.
I am a scientist and I study the sea. We're here to serve you in any way possible. So
He is an American citizen.
I think that these things are important. Providing evidence is the only way to convince others. Do you have any pets?
You mentioned you were interested in learning more about gardening. How do you say blank in English? Didn't I add it before? The amount of money we need is $1,000.
White walls make the room look bigger.
I need to take my car to the mechanic.
I have a lot of courage. British English and American English are the most common.
I'm going to make a lot of money, right? Could we create it at sunset?
I'm in the room with the bathtub.
She finished reading the final chapter of the book. I talked to my boss about my job performance.
I burned my finger on the stove. I am going to the park.
We need to accept the terms and conditions before proceeding. I don't notice anything in particular about the subject at hand. Can you be responsible for the quietness of this room? The enemy was very enormous, and it was very difficult to engage. I am very lucky to have you in my life. She studied abroad in Spain. We listened to a podcast on our way to work. Can they not teach now? I shall watch TV. And I cheered for my team at the game. I need to hurry up or I'll be late. He was trying to find his lost wallet. Was it realized? They studied for their exams. I'm already planning to see the movie again. I need to get some sleep. I can't afford the expense of a new house.
The sun is rising.
Is there enough food for everyone? We may not allow it every year. They would not query at nighttime. They studied hard for their final exams. The sky was clear and blue on a beautiful summer day. So I push it now.
I love fresh bread.
Above all, safety is the most important thing. I will go out if it is not dirty. I don't notice anything in particular about the current state of things. She is an adult now and can make her own decisions. We eat dinner at 6 p.m. The team failed to win the championship. Gold is a very precious metal. We will go out for dinner after the meeting is over. I have a big brick house. I like to read books on the beach. Did we reject? Always. I listened to a podcast on my way to work this morning.
I'm in the room with the money.
I'm thirsty. Can I have a glass of water, please? They were trying to find a solution to the problem. I don't notice anything weird. The castle was built in the middle of the 13th century.
We've been through a lot together, and I know I can always count on her.
I'm going to start a new business. So, am I developed usually? I'm definitely depending on you to help me with this project.
I'm in the room with the computer.
I'm not sure what I want to do with my life. Can she sing soon? The project will continue for another 6 months. I must pay my rent. She is going to study for her exam. next week. I don't know if I can trust you.
I am a teacher and I'm looking to help my students learn.
Also, we need to consider the budget for this trip.
It's too bright in here.
I shall eat dinner. The crowd was large and unruly, so I called for backup. He wanted to buy a new car. Was it realized that we need a quiet place? I'm going to the store to buy some expensive food.
They cooked dinner together and had a great time.
They slept for 8 hours last night. Or they let last year. I need a press. I'm going to the beach to relax. I was just curious about the square shape. I'm going to make a lot of money, right?
My sister is very small.
You can win at noon. She has the ability to speak multiple languages. She ran a marathon and finished in under 4 hours. I have a lot of money. Can you tell me the material of this shirt? Monthly did not fix it. She drove to the beach for the day.